Good morning to you all. Hello and welcome to our live, I'm just having a fiddle, to our live broadcast from Facebook and YouTube. I'm just going to stand here for a moment and let me pop the screen on. So with this screen, I can see those Facebookers, and with the other screen on the computer, which I can't see without coming up to it, I can see the YouTubers. So let's just double check I'm in the right place. There we are, I'm in a Facebook. Now I've got Vern checking out YouTube for me. So if somebody from YouTube could pop a little message on to say I'm here and it's all working, that would be lovely. But I pretty much know it's working because all my YouTube broadcasts have been going there. So I don't see why anyone wouldn't be able to find it. So I hope we're good. Let me see who we've got. Hello, Kate. Good morning. I'll tell you what, I could probably just check it myself. Let me go to YouTube. Let me just do that. Give us a moment. I'm going to waste time for a couple of minutes just to give people the chance to get on. But this is our test morning. So, Vicky, oh, there I am, there, already. Vicky Davis Fitness. Let me go in. Says I'm live. Yeah, there I am. No excuses, everybody. Oh, look. Hang on. Oh, Oscar. Yeah, I can see. We're on. Hello. Oh, Claire, not Oscar. Good morning, Claire. Oh, this is excellent. So I just hope my computer audio is still on. Aren't we lucky? All this technology. So this, I mentioned before, carries a, well, I might have mentioned, I only learned about this StreamYard software that I used a couple of weeks ago. And obviously, by paying a subscription, I can go live in 3 destinations, which is just a game changer for my marketing as well. I can go live on YouTube and my Facebook page at the same time and catch all these people. And by going live, you get much more traction, pushes you to the top of the pages, blah, blah, blah. So it's all excellent. And it's well worth the little subscription. Let me go back to Facebook now. So I will keep an eye on Facebook here to see who we've got. And then I will, hello, right, who have we got? Nicola, Kate, Tina, Vamala, hello. Have I missed anyone else yet? 6 of you. Let me just have another look up here. I'm raring to go and not a mask in sight. Oh, Claire, excellent. I'm hoping Jeff makes it on. So morning, Jeff, if you're on YouTube, and a couple of others, because I think YouTube, you get it on your TV much easier than Facebook. Just to let you know, God, I shouldn't have told you before, but you can get an HDMI cable, put it from your phone to your smart TV, and then you can use Facebook. So that's what lots of my clients do. But wonderful. Right, I don't think I need to waffle anymore. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. My lemon and ginger. So yeah, because this is going live on YouTube for the whole world to see, and the whole world won't know I'm on here right now, but I've not worked out how to get you to see it in a private group yet. But what I'll do is I'll change this recording straight away after to a private or unlisted YouTube, and I will put the link in WhatsApp or something, and then you can all watch it. And then at the end of the payment term, which will be the 2nd of September, I'll remove it completely. Does that sound like a plan? Morning, Cheryl. Oh, this is all good. Right, let's get started. You can see from my jacket, it's still freezing in here. So we're going to do a good warm up. Hope you've got your windows open. It's warm today, actually, isn't it? Right, lovely. So let's find ourselves in neutral position. So I'll start our hour from now, as I've been chatting for 5 minutes. Right, morning, Cheryl says, if you didn't see that. Morning, everyone, from Marla too. So let's find the feet in neutral position and lengthen up. Imagine you're being pulled up by that piece of string, and roll your shoulders back and down. Then tilt your pelvis forward and back. Hello, Natalie. That's it, give a tilt forward and back. And then find your middle position. So not forward, not back. Tuck your buttocks under to find the middle of the two extremes. And then take a breath, expanding our ribs laterally. And then as we exhale, brace your core in towards your spine, so really draw it in. And pinch your pelvic floor. Feel the elevation of that muscle as you pinch it. The stronger it gets, the more you'll feel it. And let's start with our gentle sway. So just relaxing your body and mind. Oh. And feeling proud on this Monday morning that you've got that big tick off your list already of getting your 1 hour Pilates in. And that really is the case, isn't it? Lovely. And then side to side. Lengthening up again. Already, even myself, it's easy to let the spine crush down. So lengthen it up. And pinch that pelvic floor and then go round again in a circle. Ooh, bracing in, that's it, to challenge it a little. Just a minute there. Oh. Keep going, then the other direction. Keep going. Lovely. Christine's just trying to get in, and Jane, and Lisa. I've had a lot of messages this morning. People at the last minute not quite got themselves organised. Let me just text Christine and tell her I've got her in. Right, lovely. Start with some squats. Give me 1 sec, forgive me for this. People not quite set up. That could have been my fault for not checking that this morning. Right, good. Okay, everyone's in. Lovely. That's why I just sent that last minute WhatsApp round, because I could see that people were still getting a bit confused, but we're back in, back on, and hopefully we'll see Christine's name pop up in just a sec. Right, okay, so you've done a few squats. Big figure of 8. Loosen up the body. Ask yourself how you're feeling. Usual question, it's silly for me to just assume that you're not asking yourself how you feel. And twist side to side. So most of you are good, because I know you've been coming for the last half term. Yeah. So it was fantastic that we got that in, wasn't it? Really, really good. Okay, let's mobilise the pelvis. Brace your core, lift one knee up and circle round. Right, I need to slow that down. Find my balance. That's better. I can see myself on the screen then going way too quickly. That's it, brace in, pinch the pelvic floor, and round we go. Excellent. And then just raise the knee with control. Pointing your toes as well, ballet arms up at shoulder height, lift and lengthen. And now let's squat again. Keep going while I just have another look. So it looks like we've just got Claire now. Great. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you all. Right, lovely. So squatting away. Just a couple of technical pieces of advice, because I'm learning more and more. I've had a couple, well, let's say a handful of people contact me recently to say a couple of little quirky things have gone on with Facebook. My advice is, and it's worked every time, use a different browser. So if some of you don't know what that means, you are probably using Chrome if you're on a PC, or you're probably using Safari if you're on a Mac. Now it's Safari that's been the problem. On a Mac, you can also use Chrome. So just go to Chrome or Firefox and then put Facebook in the, type that into your search, and that has cured the problems. All right. So generally retrying a different browser gets rid of your problems. The old faithful turn off, turn back on again, reboot your computer, things like that. Right, I'm circling the shoulders up to my ears and back. Up to my ears and back. Ah, right, now this is good. What I can see here is I've got 7 people on Facebook and 11 in total, so that must mean 4 of you are on YouTube. That really pleases me. Give me a little comment so I can say hello. Brilliant. Then big arms all the way round. Exhale as your arms go round. Yes, if you type a comment in that bar, I can see from here that there's comments cropped up, and I'll just pop over and see what it says. The next thing for me will be this big TV screen in here, so that I can read the comments from afar if I'm now using YouTube. Brilliant. Really slow, really controlled here. Usual mobilization, which is super important. And twist your head side to side. Oh, Vernon Francis. Good vibes. I bet he's not doing this. Vern, are you doing it? Brilliant. So head side to side. Fabulous. Twisting. Lovely. And then if you've got a ball, pick it up. If you haven't, pretend you've got one. Another thing about, another little technical piece of advice, which I've really learned, and I think this is why I was getting lagging on my videos. Don't let anyone else, if possible, be browsing on or downloading or streaming on the internet whilst you were doing this. So basically the kids, very often I'd come in here and I'd do a session, then I'd go back in and upload it. And while I was uploading it, they were playing games or watching something on their tabs. And we were all fighting for the bandwidth. And I think that's what was causing my lagging. It's certainly, now and again someone will say, oh, it's, keeps cutting out and the rest of us are all fine. That means something's going on at your end, and it could be that your partner or someone else in the house is streaming something or playing a game, watching a video. It's not things like sending emails or just looking up a site on Google. It would be actually watching something. So that is a big tip. Yeah, technical experts now we are. Right, can you see we're passing this ball round, or pretending to, and it's really working our shoulder girdles. I can really feel it in the arms. Try and keep the arms up as high as you can as you pass. Now let's go up and down again. And for those that can, not necessarily all of you, lift the leg and pass. Brace your core, lift and pass. Lovely. Lift and pass. So another little bit of information if you didn't read the WhatsApp or you didn't see it. I'm going to be going live tomorrow night, 6:15 in Zoom. So that particular group of people have not been coming online, and they were really are quite a big friendly class of lots of friends, they're individual friends. So I suggested it to them and they're coming back on. So if anyone wants to do that, I should be Zooming tomorrow night, 6:15. Again, I will put the link out for that. Lovely. How's this balance? Brace your core and lift. Lift. Now hold the leg up. Brace in, open, close and flick. Keep going. Now hold on to something if you need to. Flick. Brace your core. Open, close, flick. Open, close and flick. Great. Open. Open, close and flick. Lovely. 10 flicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Other side. Brace your core. Pinch your pelvic floor. Lift and open, close, flick. Close and flick. Great. Close and flick. Lovely. Flick, and again, this time 10 flicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, lengthen up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. So if anyone on YouTube is not part of my groups and you're having a little look, this is what our 1 hour fitness Pilates classes look like. Now what we're doing now is rolling our foot over the ball without squashing it. So don't put your pressure on the ball. Just roll the sole of the foot over the ball very gently, creating a nice balance. Brace your core in and pinch that pelvic floor. Remember, I said that for the whole hour. And then roll it round underfoot. Twizzle it round. And the other direction. Excellent. And the other side, lengthen up. Brace your core, pinch your pelvic floor, and flick. And round underfoot. And the other way. Again, trying not to squash the ball. Fabulous. Now grab the ball, pop it under your wrist, stand nice and tall and in neutral, and just drop down. Bracing the core to come back up. Drop down and brace to come back up. Brilliant. Drop down. Brace your core to come back up. And the other side. Pop it under your wrist. Down you go. And brace to come up. Pinch your pelvic floor. Lovely. Now pop the ball away. Let's carry on. I need to get this jacket off, don't I? I'm not hot enough yet. Right, let's carry on with some more squats. So let's turn the toes out, go nice and wide, stick your buttocks out behind you and bend down. Please remember to lean forward and not do this. Don't let your knees come forward. You're going to stick your buttocks out behind you and lean forward. Down. Brace your core to come up. Lovely. Let your knees follow the line of the toes. Don't want them coming in. It just looks wrong, doesn't it? Knees in line with toes. Brace to come up. Good, getting down nice and deep. Lovely, that was 20 of those. Let's wiggle the feet in and go down and up onto toes. 1. I'm quite cozy with this jacket on actually. I'll reveal my autumn outfit. I had grey on this morning and then I thought, no, let's get the autumn outfit out. Went for such a lovely walk, well, run yesterday in the woods with Sebi, and the leaves were just this colour, falling off like snow, just the way they're falling with no wind. It's so nice. Got to get out now before winter takes hold. Yeah, if you're local, which most of you are, all of you are that I can see, get out. We've got loads of woods around us, haven't we? It's so energising. Lovely. Now keep the arms up and go up and down. 2, 10 of these, 3, 4, strengthening our calves. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Circle big arms round. Big arms. And then reach one side up, then the other. In fact, clasp them. Widen the feet now. And arms behind us. So that's a nice gentle warm up today. That's it, arms back. Brace in, pinch your pelvic floor. And then round your upper back. And collapse forward. Rounding everything, bending everything a little bit. Pushing the shoulder blades forward. Lovely. And quads. Nice and tall. Lengthen up. And the other side. Nice and tall. Fabulous. Right. Let's get down onto the mat. Let's take some socks off now. Ready for our dog stretch. So I'm going to just keep it simple today. No sequence on this one. Just going to roll down. Weaker backs, bend your knees and go down. Don't fold forward. Roll down and everybody enjoy the pendulum swinging arms. Let it go. Bouncing away. And rotate side to side. And then walk your hands forward into the dog stretch. Lovely. Bending the elbows slightly, taking off the stiffness, and bend one knee, then the other. Just glancing up at the screen to check that you're not rushing this. Just a little bend of the knee, push back. Are your facial features all relaxed? Let them drop. Let your head drop. And now walk your hands back to your feet. Dangle like a ragdoll. Now weaker backs, you should already be in a bent position. Just do remember that you must come up like this instead. But if you can, dangle like a ragdoll, brace your core and very slowly roll up. To then perform a little back bend. And go again. So that was a tiny sequence because I added in the dog stretch. Take a breath. And as you exhale, down you go. Pendulum arms. And rotate. Rotating. Then walk your hands forward. Push back on your arms. Let your head drop. And bend one knee, then the other. Great. This time, let's turn the toes out and continue bending. And turn your toes in and continue bending. Lovely. This time we'll stay down and we're going to do a beautiful cat stretch. So remember with the cat, weaker backs, you don't sink down in a minute. So we can all arch up. Again, bending elbows if you're locking out. Really arch up. Draw your tummy in. And then we're either going to go flat, weaker backs, anti-postnatal, or sink down. Lovely. Exhale up. Head down. And then sink. And from here, the drinking line, so I'm immediately going to open my knees a little bit, sit back, hollow down, or flat if you're in those categories I mentioned a moment ago, and roll back. So I'll go really slowly for a moment. Hollow down, arch up, sit back. So imagine you're a big lion drinking from a puddle, look. Then arch up, head down, sit back. Hollow, arch, sit back. Get it rolling round. You don't need to go too far forward. I often see people doing this. They're kind of doing a bit of a strength thing. Feel free to do that, but there's no need. I'm only going to here. The point of this for me is the stretch. That's it, and the arching and movement in the spine. One more, that really feels good. Okay, now you know what I'm going to say, some of you. Other direction. Just to completely mess you up. So if all that's gone wrong, just keep going the way you were. Hollow down, arch up. Oh no. Arch, brilliant. Then back to neutral. Back to neutral. And just to really get that spine mobilised in all of the directions, walk your hands round. So I'm walking my hands round, but leaving the knees and hips exactly where they are. Bracing my core in, pinching my pelvic floor, and walking round. Feeling a lovely stretch at the top of the body, you know, on top of the body, I mean, around the ribs. Keep going. Feel the stretch in your spine. That's really lovely. Excellent. And then finally sit back into the child's pose. Sit back. Just sit there and wiggle side to side. Just move your hips side to side. Oh, hello, Jane. I hope Christine, I hope you got on. Great. Right, lovely. We're going to stay on all fours, so just let's give the wrists a wiggle. I know some of you might be feeling that by now. Just give your wrists a little wiggle. And you've always got the option to go down on forearms, remember. Good. So, if your wrists don't like it, go down like this. But we're going to do Superman. Superman turned into kiss the knee. So 5 Superman first, up and down, with one arm and the opposite leg. This is the single best exercise to do every day if your back is weak. Keep your head in line with spine like mine is now, not looking up, not dropping down. And exhale as you lift. Brace your core in as you lift. I think that's 6. Now you're going to kiss the knee. So bend under to kiss the knee, then brace your core and come out. When you come out, lift the arm and the leg enough so that you feel the shoulder and the buttocks working. You don't have to have your arm completely straight. I always have a little bend in mine so that I can just lift. I'll show you from this side. Lift the elbow. If it's too straight, it's all a bit of a strain. So just have a little bend in it and you can sort of do a shoulder lift like that. So let's keep going. Inhale under, then brace your core, pitch your pelvic floor to come out. So I am actually keeping it simple today. Simple and effective. Exhale up. Brilliant. Inhale under, brace your core and exhale up. Inhale, brace, pinch, exhale up. Exhale up. Lovely. Brace and pinch and exhale up. 2 more. 1 more. Brace, pinch, exhale up. Lovely. And the other side. Lift, up and down for 5, just to really get in position. Slightly bending your elbow, this one, the supporting one, if you're locking out. Then inhale under, brace and pinch, and exhale out. Brace and pinch and lift. Lovely. Keep it slow. Slow and steady. Can any of you close your eyes and do it? Brace, pinch and lift. Couple more. And 2. Lovely. Sit back on your heels. Just for a second and get ready for thread the needle. Always one of my favourites. If you've got your band handy, always have it handy if you've got one. I know you've got one because you all come to class. Let's do it with the band. I've made you have one, haven't I? So let's use it. Always use it if you fancy it, just pick it up. I'm going to do thread the needle on the side now with my leg up. So weaker hips, hip replacements, put the foot down. Yeah. Inhale under, back of the hand on the floor. Remember that, back of the hand on the floor. And have a nice strong band on the way up. Make the most of it. Others, anti-postnatal, weak shoulders and necks. You're going to stay on all fours, bending this elbow as you go under, and stretch round. So anti-postnatal, only stretching to here. You can have a nice strong band so that you're not getting that big twist up. Right, lovely. Let's get you going. I just thought of something else which I've never suggested. Close your eyes and do this, some of you. The more advanced of you, close your eyes and do it. There we go. Close your eyes. See how balanced you are and how much harder it is. Inhale under, exhale up. Now those of you who've got your leg lifted, I'll open them now because that probably looks really weird. Keep it lifted. So try not to have the leg here. You might as well really lift it and then you're really working your glutes. You're really, really working your buttocks. Excellent. So I hope those of you who have not managed to come online before and are on now on YouTube are enjoying this. It's not the same as going to a face-to-face class. Of course it's not, but it's the next best thing, right? And it's always here available to do this, should we need to. Brilliant. Inhale under. Exhale up. We've done loads. I know I can hear you moaning, some of you. 2 more, come on. 1. Oh gosh, yesterday. Oh blimey, this is a classic, yesterday. I don't know if you saw, I did a 15, well, it was supposed to be a 10-minute meditation. turned out when I went and uploaded it, it says 17 minutes. And I thought, how's that? So I obviously looked at my clock. You know, I was timing myself. I looked at my clock. I saw the the minute hand. Obviously got it wrong. So it was a 15-minute meditation. And I was talking the whole way, so goodness knows what was going on now. It was just breathing and body scan. But try it. I think it was probably quite good because I kept talking, hopefully no one did fall asleep and they really got a proper meditation out of it. So yeah, I enjoyed doing that actually, really enjoyed it so much that I ran on. I was so surprised when I saw it said 17 and a half minutes. I know I was talking for a couple of minutes while people got in position. So it had to be a 15-minute meditation. Funny. Brilliant. Inhale under, exhale up. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, and you know, it's so good for you. Brace your core, pitch your pelvic floor up. I'm going really slowly. Close your eyes if you can. Slow and steady with my leg lifted, feeling it very much in my buttocks. Again, if you feel it in your hips, you put the foot down. And if you're still feeling it in your hips, you go on all fours. Very important. Three more. Inhale under, exhale up. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Right, go back to the other side. Lie down. I'm going to do some claps. Because I never do clams anymore. I don't do them anywhere near often enough. I did do them in my lovely leg session though, which was on this morning. Right, bend your knees. 45-degree angle. If you've got a loop band, put it round. If you haven't already, Natalie, I know you've always got yours handy. I'm going to press my hands on my thighs and just push down. So this is in between using a band and not using anything. So what I'm doing is separating the knees and lifting the feet, but keeping the bottom knee on the floor. Don't try and lift the bottom knee. Exhale up. So with the band, I was finding I couldn't open my legs anywhere near enough, and it put too much pressure on my hips. I'd actually done a lot of running in the last few days, so I ditched it out of the lovely leg session. But you know, it's about listening to your body, isn't it? And if I'm not in, you know, if the hips are not feeling it, don't do it. They like this though, to a point. Right, so keep the leg up, feet up. Open and close top knees. 1, top knee, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put the bottom leg down, or both legs down. Lift, flick, in and down without rolling back. So imagining you've got a brick wall behind you and your torso just won't move. You're not rocking about like this. You're keeping very still and you're kicking up. Lovely. Exhale up. Exhale up. Brilliant. And relax. And I'm only going to do those. Otherwise, we're not going to have time on our backs. Other side. Get in position. And let's go. So you might have seen on my little teasers that crop up, I'm doing a Love Yourself in Lockdown challenge. So it's 10-15 minutes a day of some exercise, or meditation was yesterday. But what was so lovely is one of my neighbours, only a little boy, how old is he? He's in year 6, so 10. He said, I'm going to do your challenge every day, Vicky. He sees me on Instagram. He's doing it every day. He did the meditation yesterday. It's so cute. So that's really spurring me on to make sure I do something every day, just 15 minutes. And I'll probably do it after this actually. Going live different time every day. Ooh. Okay, keep the feet up. Open and close. 1. Right, but don't rock. This is harder for me this side, and it makes me want to rock, look. So brace your core. 6, out. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my word, lower down. Lift, flick, in and down. 2, 3, and 4. Brace your core, flick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. You may now lie on your backs. Morning, Mum. Bye. Fabulous. Now pop the ball between your knees. Find your neutral position, so not with a gap under your, sorry, with a gap under your back. What am I talking about? So not with your lower back on the mat, not yet. Find neutral, flat pelvis. Squeeze the ball and let's tilt. I'm going to start with tilts today. Tilt. Exhale as you tilt. Brilliant. Tilt. Now as I tilt, I'm squeezing the ball. Often after weekends, people's backs are aching. So this is always a good exercise. And then I'm going to go halfway. So tilt, brace, pinch, and halfway up my spine, just halfway. Then roll back down into neutral. So tilt, brace, pinch, and roll back. Roll back. Roll down. Great. Tilt and roll back down. Now all the way up. So tilt, brace, pinch, up to your shoulder blades and back down. Up to your shoulder blades and back down. Shoulder blades and back down. And then up to the shoulder blades, add in the arms. Only add in the arms if you are sure that your body is rolling down like a wheel. So you've got to make sure that you get that roll at the bottom and that you're not rolling, just going down flat. Up you go, arms overhead, exhale down, and arms return. Exhale up, arms over, exhale down. Now let's just move our feet forward one little step. Now do it again. Tilt and up you go. So we are now working the lower back even more. Ready to tilt and up. Arms overhead, body down. If your body doesn't like it, don't do it. Keep the feet where they were, but tilt, up you go. Arms overhead, body down. And return. Tilt, brace, pinch. Up. Arms over. And body down. Great. Now bring the feet back again and enjoy your hip rolls. Inhale as you drop the knees, brace your core, and exhale to return. Inhale to drop. Brace to return. Excellent. Brace your core, pinch your pelvic floor to return. Anti-postnatal, you should only be going halfway. I'm sure you remember that. Just halfway down, so you don't get a big twist here in your fascia between the abdominals. That's it, just halfway. Otherwise, drop the knees as far as you can. Then arms down, lift your legs into the right angle position, which is your tabletop, and carry on. Now, arms can be out. I know there's some of you that will lift them, that's fine. If you're feeling it in your lower back, put the legs straight back down and carry on with that version. Very, very important. No pain allowed in lower backs. Inhale across, brace your core to return. Inhale across, brace to return. Can you see my feet are slightly lifted above my knees? We don't want them down here, if possible. Try and have them in the table or even just above. And actually, some of you, straighten them. Depends how strong your back's feeling. Yeah, just go easy. No point overdoing it. Absolutely no point overdoing it. Inhale to drop, brace to return. Inhale to drop, brace to return. Lovely. Brace to return. And then let's hold it on the side you're heading towards. So over you go, hold it there, brace in, hold it, ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and return back slowly across. Hold it there. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and return. Lower down. Brilliant. And then take the ball out and cuddle the knees. Pull in. Exhale as you pull in. And draw a circle. And the other direction. Lovely. Right, we're going to do some classic crunching. Classic. Those of you that shouldn't be crunching, weak necks and anti-postnatal. So if you can do some cycling, that would be lovely. So do cycling, or with one leg if your back's weak, in those categories. If not, pop the ball between your knees and we'll do a series of crunches. So stay neutral, hands behind head to support your neck, elbows stay out to the side, and chin on the way up goes down, look, towards your chest. Exhale up, slowly down. Are you squeezing the ball? Pinching your pelvic floor. Keep going. Exhale up. Really push it. So push, push. Let's do 10 more with an extra push. Push, push. Not an obvious push. So cyclists go really slowly. Make sure you're going down slowly. Great, now let's take it to the next level. Cycling, can you do it with arms up now? If you're feeling strong enough, or go in the reverse. Go reverse cycling. Right, ready? Push, push. If your back doesn't like it with the legs up, just put them down. Ready? Push, push. Squeeze the ball. And then we'll do another 10 to 15 with legs up. So squeeze the ball. You can put it between your ankles now. Push, push. Five more, come on. One. Push, push, slowly. Two, slowly back. Three. Four. And five. Good. Brilliant. Pull the knees into the chest and draw a circle. I'm going to do one more lot of crunches with the ball behind your back. Yeah, ball behind. So do you remember with this one, the ball is behind you, not the middle of the back, look, not right at the top, in the 3/4 of the way up. Feet forward and crunch. So you're leaning back over the ball and then crunching. Now, if you either don't like this or you haven't got a ball, just lie down and do cycling. Cycling, people, keep going. Honestly, I know it's a lot of cycling, but it's good for you, just like lots of crunches are good for us right now. Exhale up. Ten more. Two. Three. Still pinching your pelvic floor. Keep the knees in. Imagine the ball's there, not out here. Lovely. And then ball behind your neck. Lovely, ball behind your neck and twist the head side to side. Great, just twist it. Now, if you haven't got a ball, just do this without the ball. It really does work. Just twist your head side to side. I'm going to enjoy the ball for a moment. So we don't often do enough crunches. So we don't often do enough crunches or clams. That's why we've done them. And then the other thing we don't do a lot of are tabletops. And as always, I've left it till the end. So we're going to do tabletop next. Lovely. So let me just get you started. Rosa, I can see you've left me a message. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Right, tabletop. First of all, weak backs. One leg down, lift one leg up. You can probably have two arms up. If you've got one leg down all the time, you can have arms up. The main thing here to learn is to keep your torso still. Yeah, and make sure the foot goes far enough forward so you can feel your lower tummy working as you place the leg back down. So brace in, pinch your pelvic floor. That is for beginners or weak backs. Next level, and hopefully you've all got started now, is to just do one leg at a time, and you really can feel the difference here. The main thing I want you to make sure, because I can't correct you, is that you're pushing your foot far enough forward like this, still keeping it bent, not like this. Can you see that? That's not going to catch my lower tummy. Pushing it forward, imagine you're dipping your toes into a little pool of water and bring them back up slowly. No rocking like this, look. Can you see my body's rocking, the other leg's moving? This is a really good example of a bad one. Yeah, your body must be still as you go down. Next level, arms up. Next level, arms overhead. Next level, two legs down. Please do not do two legs down unless you are super strong. Yeah, I really mean that. Don't do that. I'm watching. Oh, Ros. Oh, bless you. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, watching and learning, Ros. That's cool, isn't it? Doesn't hurt to watch sometimes, does it? To remind yourself of the teaching points. Keep going, everyone. Keep going. Let me kind of see if anything's been said on up here. No, we've got 13 people, it says, and there says 9 here, so there's still 4 YouTubers, so it's lovely. I still only know that one's on there. I bet Vern's not still on there, so who are your others? Let me know. Anyway, keep going with your tabletop. Lemon and ginger tea, for anyone who doesn't realise that. It is literally lemon and ginger tea and red wine, that's all I drink, baby. Okay, cover the knees. Don't worry, not much red wine. Now pull one leg into the chest. Pull one in and push the other leg away. And then let your knee drop open to the side. Let it drop open. And then twist. Twisting over. Great. And the other side, pull the knee into the chest. Pull it in, big pull in, push the other leg away, and let your knee drop open. And then twist. Now, I should have said anti-postnatal, you're not twisting. Yeah. Look the other way, make sure your arm is really stretched. Fabulous. Lovely. Okay, great. We are ready for relaxation. The time seemed to fly today. Seemed to fly. Always flies. Right, get yourself cozy. So I'll try not to miscalculate. I shall only do 5 minutes today of relaxation. But if you fancy trying that 15-minute one, I would definitely recommend it. Ooh, this top's cold now. Lovely. Right. So I shall chat away and I'll do a body scan. So where we just literally work on making sure the whole body is relaxed. So find your comfortable position. Find your comfortable position. Most people like it with nice straight legs. And if your legs are straight legs and you're lying down, just widen those legs a bit and you'll feel your pelvis automatically relax that little bit more. So I will do the body scan assuming you're lying down, but if you are sitting like this, just adjust it. Excellent. Taking lovely deep breaths. Fill your body with air and feel it rise. And then feel your body fall as you exhale. And with every exhalation, just let more and more of your muscles slump into your space. Before we start on the body scan, let's just make sure with your deep breaths, you can feel your upper back stretching, and your ribs stretching, and then exhale. Lovely. And one final thing, let's try and get you to breathe in on the count of 4 or 5. Hold the breath for 3, and then exhale for 4 or 5. So let's work from the toes up the body. Making sure, first of all, then, that your toes are weightless and that your feet and ankles are just dropped and flopped out to the side. Lovely. So really making sure that the feet and ankles have absolutely no tension. From there, because your feet and ankles have no tension, neither will your knees now or your hips. Let your calf muscles just completely flop into the space that you're lying in, or sitting in. And let your thigh muscles just drop as well. So now your legs are heavy, heavily lying into the chair or the floor, without any tension whatsoever. And focusing on your abdomen, which is inflating as you take these wonderful deep breaths. And so is your chest. And then they fall as you exhale, until every last drop of air is out. Your shoulders are completely relaxed in the mat. Your shoulder blades are flat down. And because of that, your arms are floating and weightless by this point. And there's no tension or feeling in your fingertips. Just think to yourself, have you actually got fingers? Because you can't feel them. And then finally focusing on your face and your head, checking that every single feature is relaxed. Let's start with the ears. Just feel them sink back. And feel your mouth completely soften at the corners of your lips. And your palate. Just let the tongue and all the muscles you eat with relax. Your eyeballs are sinking deeply into their sockets. Your eyelids feel heavy. And there are no wrinkles in your forehead. Just relaxed. And then you're going to finish the relaxation with 10 deep breaths, counting in for 4 or 5, holding it for 3, and exhaling for 4 or 5. Until we finish. Fabulous. Excellent. Well done. So reawakening your fingers and toes. And then turning round. In your final dog stretch. And slowly roll up. You can see how I got carried away yesterday. Oh, brilliant. Lovely. Take a big step up, breath up, and relax. It's interesting because, you know, I said breathe in on the count of 4 or 5. Well, I was actually breathing in on the count of 10 by the end and exhaling on the count of 10. Were you doing the same? I mean, when you first start, you know, you're more tense, and then by the end of the relaxation, your breath has slowed right down and you can hold much more. So good for us. Anyway, lovely to see you all here and to know that we've nailed this YouTube live. Brilliant. Okay, so YouTubers, I will be putting the link in Facebook. For those of you that I know have subscribed, I will send you the link. Otherwise, let me know if you want it. Brilliant. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. And I know I'll be seeing some of you again tomorrow and Wednesday. Bye. Have a good day.